phone and it's sad. So those are the types of nouns. After that, we have pronouns. So pronouns are, to be honest, not too important for this class right now, but it's just he, she, it, they, me, or I. So it's how we refer to the nouns. So for example, if I'm gonna introduce myself, I would say, I am Nat. I like Taiwanese food. I like jogging. So I'm talking about me as I. But if I talk about you, like let's say the students, I would say, you like designing things. You study design. So I'm referring as you. But if it was like another group that I don't know, I can say, they are also students. They like ice cream. And so it's how you refer to them, right? And then we have verbs. So verbs, we have two different types, which are action ones and being ones. So for example, actions are like the basic ones, which is like jump, go, bike, anything that you are doing, right? So for example, I'm gonna say she likes to listen to music, or we are going to go travel somewhere. So those are verbs. That's something we're doing, an action. But we also have verbs of being, right? Which is related to the human person, like as a being. So there's like examples like sit, bring, and disappear. Um, but the most important are this. Then we have adjectives. So adjectives are what you how do you describe a noun or a pronoun, right? As they are both the same. So let's say we're gonna describe me. I'm gonna say, you can say I'm short, or you could say I'm strong, or any words you would use to describe me. It can be either physical, like saying short, I have brown hair, beautiful, anything like that that would describe my outside. But you can also describe what it's like, saying, oh, that person is very smart, right? Or they are very outgoing, or maybe very shy. All of those ways you are also describing them, even if it's not from the outside, okay? And so here we have a few examples, like this one, it's look, it's a verb. He's looking at a piece of paper. Then, for example, this one on the little kid, it's an adjective, and we're gonna use young, right? As a kid, it's very young. Then we have another verb, which is dance. Who likes dancing? Do you like dancing? No, or so? I like dancing. And so we have another verb, which is smell. And so many other words. So now I'm gonna explain the first game we're gonna have today, which I'm gonna call it a stop it, but it's like it's a writing game kind of. So I'm gonna give you a white piece of paper, and we're gonna have these four things, right? So we have an animal, food, noun, or verbs. So in noun, I'm sorry, remember this is just like an object, right? So it's anything that could be like an object or an item, and verbs is anything that could be an action. So for example, animals, we can say, well, I'm gonna explain it. So then, for example, I'm gonna do like the ABCs. I'm gonna be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah, 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 blah. And so there's gonna be one letter we will pick. And so for example, we're gonna say D, right? So with the letter D, you need to write one word with each one. So for example, we can say dog, right? And on verbs, we could say dance. On item, we could say day, because it's any noun that we know. And food, what food does it start with D? Like any fruit or vegetable, anything? Like, well, we could say like dog's food. So if you feel this first, you have to say stop it, because you're already finished, right? And so whoever fills it first